gym builds your mindset. The gym is not just about lifting weights or hitting fitness goals. It's a place where you can build mental resilience and discipline. I remember when I was first 15 years old and I first entered the gym. I could barely bench the bar, and it really did change my life. It really carried over to other areas of my life. I remember when I was going through a lot of financial and family trouble. When I was 17, my father had a heart attack, and my only outlet really was the gym because I was, well, first of all, motivated because I did not want to be in that same health situation in the future. But two, that was my outlet, right? If I pushed myself at the gym, it was something I could control because there were things in my life that I could not. Many people think it's just physical, but the lessons that you learn in the gym can strengthen the mindset you have not just on your body, but your mind. It develops mental toughness, persistence, resilience, focus. So you're not just really building muscles, you're building your mental fortitude when you reach those blocks where it's like, can I do this? Can I push through? Can I move further? And some of the things that I learned that hopefully will either motivate you to go to the gym, or second of all, really start understanding the gym is somewhere you can build your mindset. And when you're working out, practice that muscle because it's a muscle you have to practice of pushing yourself. Start looking at this. The commitment you have to the gym will build consistency and discipline. And if you look at people who are fit and not fit, and you gave them a task to do over an extended period of time, which do you believe, based on previous trends of data and evidence of that person's behavior, will likely get the outcome that they need by doing those daily actions? Likely the person, someone who's fit because they've already established discipline and consistency to build up a fit body, to build up a healthy body. Showing up regularly, even on tough days, reinforces that discipline, the persistence of getting the job done no matter what you feel. The routine becomes a foundation for staying committed in other areas of your life. And me personally, when I see someone who is fit, I mentally associate qualities of, okay, he is disciplined, he's hardworking, he is resilient, versus someone else who might not be, and I don't associate those qualities. Pushing through those challenges requires resilience. And when you're supposedly going up in weight, or you're doing an extra rep, or you're just dead tired and you're going that extra mile or extra kilometer, or whatever it may be, you're pushing yourself. Your mind is telling you, no, 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 stop, 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 stop. But then in those moments, you have to control your mind and be like, I say what we're doing. I don't succumb to my body. I don't succumb to anyone else but my internal conscience, which is telling me I want to push. Each tough workout will embrace the feeling of discomfort. And if you want to grow and get better in your life, hard reality, you're going to have to get normal in terms of being uncomfortable, finding discomfort, because that's the beauty in life. By experiencing that physical strain, well, first of all, it is a mental challenge to go through that physical strain, but you start associating that in outside activities where, supposedly you have to get a bunch of work done and you're just, I'm hungry, I'm tired, whatever, but you're pushing through, you're getting through it because mentally you're resilient. You've already built up somewhat of that muscle in a different field that's able to carry over. Setting and achieving those strength goals or fitness goals requires focus. And again, it's the main theme of this video is going to be the transferring of skills that gym and fitness and just being active allows in other aspects of your life that are extremely influential towards a successful endeavor that you might choose to go from that's not necessarily related to fitness. The goal setting mindset will showcase in other areas of your life. I know that once I started going to the gym, I started becoming much more goal oriented. I really wanted to, first of all, grow my social media. I wanted to hit a certain number in my day job for sales. I wanted to hit a certain number, and I was building up that goal setting, and I was establishing those goals because I've already done that in the past. I know I can accomplish my goals because I've had evidence of it in the past by pushing myself. And you will handle setbacks. Like, fitness is not some linear pathway where you always get stronger, you always get better. There are going to be some days where you just can't lift as much weight, or you can't do that rep, or sometimes you might even injure yourself. It's just a harsh reality of life that you're going to achieve setbacks, and how you handle them is really where champions are made of. Are you someone who wants to succumb to the challenges and therefore just not be able to move forward? Or do you want to see those challenges, look at it, face it head on, and beat them? And working past those mental blocks, whether it be a setback, or you're just pushing through a rep, or you're pushing through a certain weight, or you're going that extra mile, you're going to need confidence. The evidence that you have in the past, once you push through it, it's going to build you confidence, because now that I've done this before, I've proven to myself that I can do whatever I tell myself I'm going to do. And one thing that I think a lot of people in the goal setting or entrepreneurship is results only matter. Results only matter. And something I really preach in this space, at least on my channel, is inputs, effort, inputs versus the outcome, because the outcome will be a subsequent byproduct of the inputs and efforts that you do, as long as you're being cognizant of getting better and being smart. And if you are, then that's actually where I first learned the gym, where I was being conscious, like, okay, yes, I'm getting stronger, but I'm hurting myself at the same time. Sometimes there'll be days where like I'm just not getting stronger, but I'm pushing myself. And then eventually after a week, I'll get a little bit stronger. Might not be as fast as I'd hope, but I'm still getting there. And it makes me realize, okay, maybe I could do this better. Maybe I could tweak this. Maybe I should recover a little bit more. It leads you to start looking at the inputs versus the outcome. And when you start realizing that rest is really important, whether it be mental rest or physical rest, that's the truest form of self-care. Knowing when to prioritize a rest day or prioritize recovery, because there are going to be some days where you push through. Yes, you can push through. Is it optimal? Absolutely not. Unless you're David Goggins, which, I admire that man very, very much for his mental fortitude. For me in my life, it just does not align with my goals. And if that does align with your goals, then keep on pushing, do what you need to do. But to be optimal, and that's where I want to be optimal, sometimes recovery and rest days are very important. Prioritizing those and using those to the fullest extent of, okay, I'm going to rest hard. This will also teach you self accountability, right? Like the gym is something that you can't lie about. When you see someone's physique, like you can't lie about that. Yeah, sure, performance enhancing drugs and like SARMs and all that random drug stuff is out there. Yeah, sure. But even then, like you still got to work to get that physique. You still have to lift. You still have to work hard. When you see someone's physique, that just shows the dedication that they've had. You can't lie about it. You can't buy a physique. So that self accountability is extremely, extremely crucial. And when you have that self accountability, it makes it all the better when things are not going as well. That when you get those wins, you start to celebrate those wins, right? Like when you hit a PR, personal record, where you hit that extra rep, you hit that extra mile, you know, you win that boxing match, whatever it may be, that gym, that place of activity, that mindset of when you get that win, it makes all the other work so much worth it, because the actual dopamine rush you get is, yeah, sure, like the actual result sure does matter, but you're more happy about it because of all the shit that you went through. You were able to overcome those challenges. You were able to get to the end result because you did everything else. The end result was not the main reason as to why you're happy. The main reason why you're happy is because despite everything that's gone past, you still managed to get it done. It was the journey that mattered, the mindset that let you push through. And I'm telling you, if you're not going to the gym right now, I heavily encourage you, not just as someone who, okay, yeah, sure, vanity reasons if you want to look good, but the mindset that you gain from being active at the gym has changed my life, and I don't know what or where I would be without it. And it's something that I just encourage every single person who watches this video to try out, because not only will you become physically strong, more importantly become mentally strong, and that's what's going to carry you over to other challenges.